And at every episode, we suggest a movie to watch along if you want to play at home. And this week, it was Onyx Rose's pick, and Onyx Rose picked a delightful, absolutely delightful movie that I'd never seen before. And so, Onyx Rose, do you mind telling us about a little bit about this movie and why you picked it?
Okay, so the name of the movie is Ma Vie en Rose, which is My Life in Pink in English. The movie, first of all, I went to see this movie just off chance.
Hmm.
And it came out like I think I saw it in 1999, maybe
Okay. Yeah.
2000. It was at a art house movie theater.
Okay. Hmm.
And yeah, so that I yeah, it affected me. But the movie is about okay, so the movie's about a trans girl named Ludovic,
Right. Okay.
and
A 7-year-old trans girl.
a 7-year-old trans girl who insists, throughout the movie that she is a girl. Um, Her parents don't see it that way in the
Hmm.
beginning,
Hmm. No
but
one does.
they humor her by letting her wear dresses, and then take it from there. Like I'm missing something.
All right,
It's
so
me.
so I'm gonna barge in for just a moment, if you don't mind, Alex.
Yes,
Um,
yes,
so first of all, what I particularly loved about this movie is first of all that it's beautifully filmed, and it's very interesting. It has, to me, sort of the suburban quality of where it takes place. It gives a feel of from Blue Velvet, where it's like suburbia is
mm,
beautiful on the outside, but then when you start peeling away the layers, you find a lot going on. But um, so it gives you that sort of suburban feel, and basically what this is it's to me, I mean, this is my life story just in French, right?
yeah.
That's the way I thought about it. It isn't exactly my life story, obviously, but I can relate almost through the entirety of it. And that's because, what Ludwig is experiencing is what she knows to be true for herself. Um, and those would be typical of any young girl of that age, and she has a crush on a boy across the street who goes to her class, who her father works for as part of
Right.
his job, and Ludwig has brothers and sisters, um, and she starts basically expressing that she's a girl and that she and again, this is before the culture wars, right? This is before people
Yeah.
would have, some sort of pejorative with regard to what maybe is being experienced, at least through some sort of political or other means. Um,
The
the
word they
react.
kept
Mhm.
I'm sorry, the word they kept on using was bent, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
and that is, that is
hmm,
a term, I guess that means like a boy who likes a boy is how they describe it. So gay,
yeah, a fruit
which
fly.
is not exactly,
Hmm. Yeah.
we find out that this is not what it is. She
Hmm.
is a woman or a girl. I should say
Yeah.
a woman. She's a girl.
Yeah. No, she's expressing that to her parents, and the keys to this that I found the most interesting about this movie was primarily what it shows is persistency, right?
Right.
She is throughout persistent in her expression, and to enormous discomfort of those around her, even her peers, other children, and the parents, the community, the school. Um, Yet she is persistent and her representation of who she is and what she is, at least that she believes she's a girl. Um,
The
and so this
school
move,
actually
mhm,
kicks her out,
yeah, yeah,
kicks her out of school because they don't know exactly what to do with,
mhm,
a
yeah,
girl who is trans.
yeah. It's a heartbreaking scene because the parents are called into the principal's office,
Right,
and then the principal says we've received a petition, and we have to address this petition,
right,
and it turns out that every parent in her class signed the petition to have her removed from the school, even
right,
those who were pretending, of course, to be sympathetic to what Ludwig's parents were going through. Um,
right.
and that's heartbreaking. And you can see um, the pressure that this family who is dealing, again, this is pre you know,